All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, for the second consecutive year, the Tampa Bay Lightning were sent home in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs, and they lost a very tough series to the eventual Stanley Cup champion, Florida Panthers. Now, the Lightning's elimination from the postseason also marked the end of an era as forward Steven Stamkos played his last game with the team. For 16 years, Stamkos has been with the Lightning as he became one of the most prolific players in the history of the franchise. Stamkos' 555 goals are the most in franchise history for Tampa Bay, as only Marty St. Louis has more assists than him. But at the age of 34, Stamkos became a free agent, and his age, as well as a salary cap crunch in the National Hockey League, resulted in the future Hall of Famer seeking to finish his career with another club as he recently signed with the Nashville Predators. And as this is it for Stamkos in Tampa, he left it all out there, and he'll be remembered for being part of one of the greatest stretches, if not the greatest stretch of success in the Lightning's franchise history. Now, Tampa Bay made the playoffs in 10 of the last 11 years, which included consecutive Stanley Cup titles in 2020 and 2021, while falling just 2 wins short of a three-peat in 2022. Now, one of the questions is going to be, what is Stamkos' legacy in Tampa Bay? He'll be right there with Marty St. Louis and Vincent Lecavalier in regards to having their numbers retired by the franchise. It is a guarantee, okay? And I like his chances to go out there and have immediate success with Nashville, with the Predators. You figure he's going to be a motivated guy to show that he can still get it done. But then also going to a team like Nashville, where you know they're not only paying for your past accolades, I get it, but they want you to bring in your veteran leadership, your veteran experience, and also that championship experience from being part of an organization that has had a lot of success in recent years. And that's going to be important because we're talking about him joining a Preds team that has not gotten past the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs since 2018. Now, recently, Nashville also signed former Vegas Golden Knights center Jonathan Marchessault, as well as Carolina Hurricanes defenseman Brady Skjei. And, they're looking to try to change things there in Nashville. I totally get it. And this is a step in that direction. So, what's next for the Lightning, you say? Well, Tampa Bay still has a quality team. We just saw them trade for and sign winger Jake Gunsel from the Carolina Hurricanes. You still got staples on this team, such as Nikita Kucherov, Andrei Vasilevsky, as well as Braden Point, just to name a few. You have one of the greatest coaches in the game in John Cooper. So Tampa Bay is once again going to be in the mix, but it's still sad, unfortunately, to see Stamkos, move on. But at the end of the day, that's the nature of the beast. Regardless of the sport, very rarely do we see one guy play his entire career with one team. Okay, it's a very rare thing when you're talking about a guy with a 10, 15-year plus career as a professional athlete that he is going to be donning the same hat or helmet or jersey, whatever, for one team. But at the end of the day, Stamkos, I still think, is going to be remembered as one of the greatest Lightning players to have ever done it. I guarantee you, when he returns to Tampa next season as a visitor, he's going to be welcomed with a hero's welcome. It's one of those where the Tampa Bay Lightning organization has shown class, throughout the years. They've been one of the better organizations in the league. But at the end of the day, they just had to get younger and, on their squad. And I totally get it. I totally understand it. But this is also an opportunity for Stamkos to go out there and add to his legacy. Let's see what type of impact that he can bring to Nashville. But nonetheless, the writing was kind of on the wall. You could see it when Tampa Bay was eliminated. They tried to work out a deal, couldn't get done. It's a business, like I always say, with every single sport. And let's see how things work out for Steven Stamkos in Nashville with the Predators. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank all of you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on the X, formerly known as Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it'll be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. Now, you can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So, once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin, and I am signing off. And I'm saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.